So I don't know if I'm allowed to say, but I've got some comments here. I mean, some are just too shocking to say, but just so your viewers get an idea.
These are messages from police officers.
There's one here. It's got a horrible swear word in, so obviously I'm not going to say that. It says, 4A swear word, we can't see, he can't find his way to the fridge and a biscuit jar with little difficulty. Like, that's mocking Harvey again about him being born blind.
Racist, misogynist and disableist. Private WhatsApp messages from serving Met police officers. Among their many targets in their chat, Katie Price's son, who has a condition called Prader-Willi syndrome and is autistic.
Now, this is a WhatsApp group made by 8 police officers. And it's not just a few messages. We are on about a lot, and it's been going on for 2 years. Something has to be done. It is disgusting behaviour. They are disgusting human beings.
At the time, they were all police officers working for the Safer Neighbourhoods team. Of the 8 members of this WhatsApp group, 6 have since left the force, but all are subject of an internal misconduct hearing.
What's your reaction that serving police officers were talking about your son in a derogatory way?
What I'm shocked about is we look up to police officers to protect us. And I teach my kids to say that police will protect you. Now, you've got like 2 sergeants here. You've got 8 police officers, 1 female, and the rest are male officers. I have been told some of the content. It is worse than I ever thought. Like, I know you can Google stuff and people are horrible about Harvey, but this is a private WhatsApp group. I do respect a lot of police out there. I really, really do. They do an amazing job. But to be let down by people like this, it's despicable, especially 2 sergeants. I mean, come on, they must have been in there for years.
This is the latest scandal to damage the Met Police. The force's image already blunted by murdering PCs like Wayne Couzens and the serial rapist David Carrick. The majority of the messages written between 2016 and 2018 are so explicit they cannot be broadcast.
What should we do, your mates?
Katie Price has long campaigned for fairer treatment of her son. Harvey's Law seeks to end abuse from online trolls.
I definitely think people should be educated better. And the problem is, if we sat here and verbally said some of the things that have been saying, people would be so offended by it. But sometimes when it's written down, people aren't taking it as seriously as if it's verbally. If someone was verbally racist, you know about it, it's in the papers, they get arrested, they get done for it, but it should be treated the same if it's written down.
What would you like to see happen after the hearing has finished? Would you like a personal apology from Mark Rowley, the top Met police officer? Compensation? What are you looking for?
I would love them to meet Harvey, even though Harvey doesn't really deserve that. But for them to meet Harvey, to make them realise what they've done. Yes, definitely an apology. Compensation, that didn't even enter my head. You know, they came to me. This isn't about this. For me, this isn't a money-making thing. I just want an example done. Because what I've gathered, it's not just about Harvey. There's other things they have said about other people. And I'm absolutely shocked. And as a mother, I'm so heartbroken, so upset that if Harvey luckily doesn't understand it, but I do. And my other children do. They're old enough to read this. And my family. Something has to be done.
This misconduct hearing is set to last 4 days. But what's really being discussed here is the reputation of the Met Police.
Yeah, and as you just said, Rags, this is day 1 of a 4-day hearing, isn't it?
Day 1, and it's already just so shocking. I was at the hearing this morning and I had to relay what was being said to Katie Price, and she's abroad on holiday, but I felt embarrassed just passing on the messages to her from what was being said of the police officers. But Katie Price and her son are just one target, and there are many, many more. The content of the messages was summed up as profane and vulgar, sexist, racist, homophobic and discriminatory language throughout. There was even a reference to Auschwitz. Of the 8 police officers, 6 has now left or resigned from the force. 1 former officer is refusing to take part in the proceedings. The chair of the disciplinary said the actions are so serious as to justify dismissals anyway. You can see more of our report with Katie Price online on itv.com/London.
OK, Rags, thanks very much.